This is One Drop Facts, where we keep it real, keep it roots, and share the stories like we're sitting down together. Ready? Let's roll. When you talk about the greatest performers on earth, no qualifiers, no limits, Buju Banton's name stands at the top. Not just reggae or dancehall, but in the whole music universe, this man commands respect. From sold-out stadiums to Grammy glory, Buju's energy and message have moved millions worldwide. But behind the bright lights, there's a deeper story. A journey marked by struggle, triumph, and unbreakable spirit. Today, we peel back the layers. The highs, the lows, the real man behind the legend. If you don't know about Buju, this is your sign to buckle up because we're about to embark on a journey that'll make you see why he's more than an artist. Buju Banton, he's a cultural force. If you want to dive deeper into the world of reggae and dancehall, don't miss a single beat. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. Let's get into the facts. Origins: the Maroon warrior. Born Mark Anthony Myrie in Kingston, Jamaica, Buju was the youngest of 15 siblings. Just imagine that, a house full of voices, dreams, and hustle. Growing up in Waterhouse, one of Kingston's toughest neighborhoods, meant you learned early how to survive and shine in the chaos. His roots run deep, linked to the Maroons, the African warriors who refused to bow to British colonizers. These ancestors passed down more than blood. They handed down a legacy of resistance, pride, and freedom. Buju's mother named him Buju, meaning breadfruit. In Jamaica, breadfruit is a staple, strong, nourishing, and resilient, just like the boy destined to be a giant in music. Picture young Buju weaving through crowded streets filled with the sounds of street vendors, church choirs, and the booming local sound systems that would become his playground and battleground. By age 12, he was already stepping up to those sound system decks, mic in hand, honing a voice that was raw, powerful, and magnetic. But it wasn't just the music. It was the stories he told. Stories of the people, their pain, their hopes, their fight to rise above the struggles. The streets taught him harsh lessons, but they also sharpened his vision and voice. By the early 90s, Buju wasn't just a kid with talent. He was a national sensation. In 1992, he shattered records in Jamaica, becoming the first artist to have 7 consecutive #1 singles. Songs like Love Me Browning weren't just a catchy dancehall track. It sparked a national conversation about skin tone, beauty, and respect in the black community. Buju's Banton decision to release Love Black Woman shows how artists can respond to controversy with growth and depth. Also, the song Wanna Be Loved weren't just hits. They were real ghetto anthems that captured a generation's heartbeat. The rise, street poet to national hero. Buju's rise wasn't overnight, and it wasn't easy. He faced intense competition from the biggest dancehall stars of the time, names like Shabba Ranks and Super Cat. But Buju carved his own lane by mixing gritty dancehall vibes with sharp storytelling. His voice had a unique texture, deep, raw, and packed with emotion that made people stop and listen. In this era, he earned the nickname the Dancehall General, not just for his voice, but for his leadership in shaping the sound and message of dancehall music. Yet beneath the rough exterior was a man wrestling with his environment, seeing firsthand the poverty, violence, and injustice all around him. This tension would soon push him toward a deeper transformation. The Awakening, Rasta and Revolution. The turning point came with the tragic loss of his friend Panhead, a fellow artist. This grief cracked something open inside Buju, a door to a new spiritual path. He embraced Rastafarianism, a faith that connected him to African roots, spiritual discipline, and a profound call for peace. This change wasn't just personal, it transformed his music. The song Murderer was a stark, fearless condemnation of violence, a move that shocked some fans but won respect across the board. Then came Til Shiloh in 1995, an album that many call Buju's masterpiece. Unlike the typical dancehall bangers, Til Shiloh blended live instruments, African drums, and spiritual chants. It was raw, real, and deeply rooted in social consciousness. Tracks like Untold Stories peeled back the layers of Jamaican, the struggle, the pain, but also the dreams and hope for something better. Buju had transformed from a dancehall star into a revolutionary poet, a messenger with a mission. The fall, trials and chains. But the road of kings is never without shadows. In 2009, Buju's journey hit a steep fall. He was arrested in the U.S. on drug conspiracy charges, a case clouded in controversy, including witness tampering and jury tampering allegations. The trial was a storm, and despite a fierce defense, Buju was sentenced to 10 years behind bars. Imagine this: a man whose music was about freedom, locked away in silence. But Buju's spirit didn't break. In prison, he found new strength, reflecting deeply on his life and music. During this dark time, he released Before the Dawn, an album recorded mostly from jail. It wasn't just an album. It was a declaration of survival and hope. In 2011, Before the Dawn won a Grammy for Best Reggae Album, a powerful reminder that his voice still echoed loud and clear. The Return, Kingston's Roar, December 2018. Buju Banton walked free. Kingston's streets erupted with joy. Thousands flocked to the airport, tears mixing with cheers, a nation welcoming back its son. 4 months later, Buju made history at the National Stadium. He was the first solo reggae artist since Bob Marley to headline this iconic venue. The Long Walk to Freedom concert was more than a show. It was a statement, a celebration of resilience, redemption, and the unbreakable power of music. Buju emerged stronger, both physically and spiritually. His presence was magnetic, his voice sharper, and his mission clearer than ever. The message: reggae soul and battle cry. Buju's music is a spiritual weapon, a call to awaken the soul. He constantly reminds us that reggae is the voice of our ancestors, our liberation soundtrack. He speaks out against the commercialization of reggae, warning against losing its sacred roots. While he respects new influences like Afrobeats and reggaeton, Buju insists the core message must remain untainted. Uplift, educate, resist. His words challenge artists and fans alike. Know your history. Stand firm. Keep the fire burning. The legacy forward ever. Today, Buju Banton is more than a legend. He's a living testament to faith, music, and resilience. From the streets of Kingston to the biggest global stages, from prison bars to Grammy bars, his story is proof of the strength of the human spirit. His legacy is clear. Forward ever, backward never. The legend of Buju Banton is far from over. Bonus facts: the Igbo connection, Buju Banton. Ancestral revelation. Buju Banton has traced his lineage back to the Igbo people of Nigeria. In a 2024 interview on the Drink Champs podcast, Buju shared that his Maroon heritage in Jamaica stems from the Igbo tribe. He stated, "My generation originated from Nigeria. I am an Igbo man according to my bloodline." This revelation highlights the deep-rooted connections between the Caribbean and West Africa, emphasizing the enduring legacy of African diasporic ties. Buju's acknowledgement of his Igbo ancestry adds a profound layer to his identity and artistic expression, reflecting a bridge between cultures and histories. Long before his legal battles, Buju Banton took control of his musical destiny by founding his own label, Gargamel Music, in 2007. Through Gargamel, he not only released his own projects ensuring full creative freedom, but also championed other conscious artists like Sizzla and Fantan Mojah. By building Gargamel Music, Buju cemented his role not just as an artist, but as a mentor and industry innovator, creating a platform that continues to push roots reggae forward. As we wrap up today's episode, remember this: you're not just a listener, you're part of a vibrant community of roots and culture enthusiasts. Don't miss a single moment of the vibes. If you're feeling the energy, the stories, and the passion, smash that subscribe button and become part of the movement. We've only just begun this journey, and trust me, what's coming next will blow your mind. So go on, subscribe now, and stay locked in for the next chapter. And if you found this video enlightening, do us a favor, drop a like and share with a friend. Together, let's keep these powerful stories alive, passing the legacy of reggae's legends from one generation to the next, one rhythm at a time, one drop, one love, one mission. Until next time, stay groovy.